If you're a woman over 40, you need to be strengthening your muscles and your bones. Especially if you're in perimenopause or postmenopause, you definitely need to be focused on getting stronger. So today I'm going to share with you a short yoga sequence with all my favorite yoga poses to strengthen our muscles and strengthen our bones. It will also include some nice juicy stretches for our joints. So let's get started. You can just hop on your mat and come to seated. And if you don't know me, I'm Karin from KARIN YOGA LIFE. I'm 60 years old and I'm a wellness coach and a yoga teacher. And I specialize in working with women over 40, especially those in peri or postmenopause. Okay, so I hope you're on your mat now. We're gonna come to seated, sitting up nice and tall. You can cross your ankles, you can cross your shins, or you can even bring your feet into a diamond position. So you just wanna come to seated, sitting up nice and tall. I'm actually sitting up on 2 blankets to help to elevate my hips, because if you notice when you're sitting here, if you feel like your knees are way up here, you wanna be sitting on something to elevate your hips to give yourself some more space and make yourself a little more comfortable. All right, so let's get started. Sitting up nice and straight. Let's just start by closing our eyes, focusing on our breath, just taking a few deep breaths here to center and ground us. So breathing in and out through the nose, breathing into the belly, slowing down your breath, slowing down your inhale, and slowing down your exhale. Just taking a few nice, slow, deep breaths on your own, at your own pace. Deep breathing has lots of health benefits for us. So let's just take 2 more deep breaths here. Into the belly. One more. And then just blinking the eyes open. So we're gonna start with a short warm-up before we get into those muscle strengthening poses. So you're gonna sit up nice and straight, bring your fingertips to the floor, inhale, reach the arms up, and just exhale them slowly down. Again, inhale, reach the arms up, exhale them slowly down. Last time, inhale the arms up. And this time we're gonna leave them up here. Take a breath, inhale. We're gonna bring our left hand to the floor, walk your fingertips out and just reaching up and over to the left side, bending here. Keep the hips down, stretching the side body, pulling the belly in. Inhale, come back to center, sitting up tall. Bringing the right hand to the floor. On your exhale, side bend up and over to the right. Good. Inhale back to center. Again to the left. So reaching up and over. Doesn't matter how far you go, just do your best. And if something doesn't feel right, please don't do it. Reaching up. Last time to the right. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, bringing the hands down. Moving on. Inhale, reaching up. We're taking it into a twist now. So take your time, turn the torso to the left, bring your hands down. The left hand behind you, right hand on your thigh, and you're just gently twisting the torso, looking over that left shoulder. Staying here for 2 breaths. Inhaling, get tall. Exhaling. Inhaling, get tall. Exhaling, twist. And then take your time, come back to center, reach the arms up. And we're twisting to the other side. Take your time, twist to the right. Right hand behind you, left hand on your thigh. 2 breaths here again. Inhale. And exhale. And again, if it doesn't feel right, please don't do it. We don't move into pain in yoga. One more breath. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach the arms back up. Exhale, bring the hands down. All right, bring the hands onto the knees. We're gonna do seated cat-cow just to stretch out our back. So I'm gonna turn around so you can see what my back is doing. So bringing your hands onto your knees, sitting up nice and straight. If you have any back issues, please be mindful and modify it or just skip it. Here we go. Inhale, lifting the chest, looking up to the ceiling. It's a back bend, mostly happening in the upper back. Exhale, chin to chest. Pull the belly in, drop the head, rounding the spine here. Inhale, coming back through neutral, lifting the chest, looking up. Exhale, bringing the chin back down, pulling the belly in, rounding the spine. One more. Inhale, arching the back, looking up. Keep the shoulders nice and relaxed. Exhale, rounding, pulling the belly in. And then coming back to neutral spine. All right, from here, we're gonna stretch out the hands, warm up the wrists by just circling them in one direction, circling them in the other direction. I know once you hit 40 and up, we start to get all these weird aches and pains. And moving the joints is one of the best things that you can do for yourself. Moving and strengthening the joints. Shake it out. All right, so we're gonna make our way to hands and knees. Again, if you need a blanket or a cushion or something under the knees to protect your knees, you can use it now. So I'm going to use a blanket under my knees. So you can just open it out or whatever you have and bring your knees onto the blanket and bring your hands onto the floor. So spreading the fingers, hands are right underneath the shoulders, knees are right under the hips. This is our tabletop position. Press into the floor with the hands, pull the belly in, the head is looking straight down. We're gonna do a few more cat-cow here, again for our spine. So we're gonna inhale, drop the belly, take the chest forward, arching. Exhale, pressing the floor away, pulling the belly in, rounding the spine as if you're lying over a big beach ball. Inhale, arching, take the chest forward. Exhale, rounding the spine, pressing the floor away. Let's do one more. Inhale, arching. Exhale, rounding. And come back to neutral. All right, we're gonna do a balance pose here for our core. Super important to strengthen the core. We're gonna start by stretching out that left leg, lifting it off the floor, pressing the hands in, pulling the belly in, keep your hip down. Now, if this is plenty work for you, stay here. If you have a little bit more in you right here, we're gonna stretch out the right arm, stretch out the back leg, staying here for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that right hand back down. Bring that left knee back in. Same thing on the other side. Stretch out the right leg. Lift it off the floor. Stay here if this is plenty work for you. If you want a little more challenge, you stretch out the left arm. Pull the belly in. Press down into the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand down, knee down. Beautiful. From here, we're gonna just take our time to come up to standing. So we're just gonna take your time, come up as slowly as you need to, in any way that's safe for you. Now I'm gonna move my blanket out of the way. We're gonna come into mountain pose. which is a foundation pose of pretty much all yoga poses. So look at your feet. You want your feet to be hip width apart and parallel. Let me turn sideways so you can see. Ankles, knees, hips, shoulders, ears, all in one line. So you're pressing down into the feet, pelvis underneath you so you're not sticking your butt out. Not tucking either. Nice neutral pelvis. Strong arms, strong legs. This is mountain pose. So all standing poses strengthen the legs, the feet, the core. So we're going to be doing a few standing poses now to strengthen the legs, feet, the core. Here we go. Inhaling, reach the arms up. Exhale them down. One more. Inhale them up. Exhale them down. Now we're going to add lifting the heels off the floor. So same thing with the arms. Inhale, arms up. And then just lift the heels off the floor, strengthening the feet. Exhale, coming down. Heels come down. Arms come down. Good. We're going to do 3 more of those. Inhale, coming up. Pressing into the balls of the feet. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Exhale, come down. Heel raises, awesome for the feet, ankles, legs, core. 2 more. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, lowering. Last one. Inhale, coming up. See if we can hold it here. Wobbling is working. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower the heels, lower the arms, bring the hands back onto the hips. And we're opening the feet wide, coming into a wide leg straddle. All right, so toes are pointing forward. Look down at your toes. They should be more or less in line with each other. And then you're going to turn out your right leg from the hip. The toes facing the short edge of the mat. And you want a fairly wide stance here. Look down at your feet. The front heel bisecting the middle of the back foot. Stretch out the arms. And we're just bending that right knee. So you want to bend this knee so it's right over the ankle, not in front of it. If it's forward of the ankle, just walk your foot out a little more. We're coming into Warrior 2. Warrior 2 strengthens the legs, muscles, bones, core, arms, lots of things working here. So we're staying here for 5 breaths. Again, check in with this front knee, make sure it's tracking right down the middle of the foot and not falling forward. Pressing into the outer edge of the back foot, shoulders right over the hips. So here we go, holding for 5 breaths, 4 breaths, 3 breaths, 2 more breaths, 1 more breath, straightening that knee and just bring the hands down. Good. We're going to pivot around to the other side. So bring the toes to parallel again and then turn your left foot out. So same thing on the other side. Stretch out the arms, bend this left knee. And again, if the knee's forward of the ankle like mine is now, you're going to walk your foot out so that the knee is either behind or right on top of the ankle. Pull the belly in. You can look over those fingertips. Press into the outer edge of the back foot. Strong legs, strong arms, strong core. Staying for 5 breaths. 4 breaths. 3 more breaths. Breathing nice and slow. 2 breaths. 1 more breath. Straightening the knee. Bring the hands down. Turn back to face the long edge of the mat. This time we're turning the feet out. So the feet are turned out. Bring the hands onto the hips. Inhale. And we're bending the knees here. Again, strengthening the legs. You want to be pulling the knees back, sitting down right between the feet. And then we can bring the hands together in front of the heart. This is goddess pose. Strengthens the legs. Again, we're going to hold it for 5. For 4. Lift the chest. For 3. For 2. For 1. Straighten the knees. Stretch out the arms. This is starfish pose. Nice strong arms. You're a beautiful starfish. Holding it here for 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Inhale. Let's go back to our goddess, bending the knees, hands in front of the heart, pulling the knees back. Maybe this time you sit a little deeper, maybe you don't. It's fine either way. Staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the knees, stretch out the arms, starfish pose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just bring the hands down, walk your feet together, toe, heel, and we're back in our mountain pose. Good. All right, for the legs and the core again, one more. We're gonna turn sideways. We're gonna do chair pose with a twist. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, sitting back as if you were sitting in a chair. So you can bring your arms down in line with the shoulders, or you can keep them high. Your choice. Look down at your feet. You should be able to see your toes. And you're not sticking your butt out. Your neutral spine. Again, staying here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, bringing the hands down. Again, chair pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sit back in your chair. This time we're bringing the hands together in front of the heart. Inhale. Exhale, twisting to the left. Keep your knees facing forward. Knees don't change. Staying here for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the right. So keep your spine nice and straight. Just twist to where it feels comfortable for you for 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Inhale, reach the arms down, around and up. Exhale, bring the hands back down. Let's bring the hands together now in front of the heart. Let's take a few deep breaths here. Feel free to close your eyes. We're winding down, slowing down the heart rate. 2 more deep breaths into the belly. 1 more breath. All right, so that's it. That's my short yoga sequence to build strong muscles and bones, especially if you are in perimenopause or menopause. And if you found this useful, please let me know and I will record more videos like this to build our muscles and bones in menopause. I also have a menopause toolkit I'm offering for free. The link is below. You can just download the menopause toolkit. It includes videos, it includes meditations, it includes a meal plan for women over 40. So let me know how you like it and love to hear from you. Hope you enjoyed. See you again soon. Thanks.